Hello, how are you today?
I'm all right.
Good, I'm Daphne and you're
I'm Robbo.
Robbo. Lovely to
Yeah.
meet you. Do you need a glass of water at all?
No, it's all right.
No, you're fine. And
Yeah.
did the ladies out front get you to fill out all of the forms you had to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And did they talk to you about confidentiality at all?
Well, not really. Don't really know that stuff much.
No, that's all right. Well, I'll just run over it real quickly because it is very important for us, and it's important that you are aware of what it is. So basically, everything that we say or do in this room is highly confidential. The only time I will have to break confidentiality is if I think you or somebody else is at risk of harming themselves, or if I'm ordered to by court of law. So,
Okay.
yeah. So does that all make sense to you?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay, cool. And so sometimes I find that I may be out of my expertise and I might have to refer you to someone who has a high level of expertise. And so if that is the case, we'll work together and we'll find somebody else who can suit your needs to the best of their ability. Okay, so we've got about 50 minutes today. What would you like to talk to me about?
What do you think? I think it's more my missus wants me to talk about things. She's the one that wants me to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Like she reckons that I'm a bit angry now, or really angry actually, and because ever since they took my leg, that's been a real problem. And it's pretty obvious when they come and turn up with crutches, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how has this affected you today?
Has it affected me? If the doctors had taken notice when instead of giving me those pills, and if they'd given me the proper insulin, then I wouldn't have lost my leg, would I? I wouldn't have turned black, and I would have not had to do emergency surgery, and now I wouldn't have lost my job or all that stuff. No, it's the doctor's fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it sounds like you've got a lot of pent up issues that are going on in your life right now. So I'm really glad that you came to visit me today because it sounds like you really need to.
Do you know, people don't understand diabetes, really. Everybody thinks it's so easy.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it must be very hard to be going through what you are right now. So.
Yeah, well, it's can be frustrating, and I can get angry. Yeah.
And I think everyone gets angry, and it's just how we choose to deal with that anger and how we choose to let it out. And so.
Well, my life's so different now. Like I used to play footy. I played rugby league for ages.
Yeah.
I was the captain.
Okay.
I was really good at it.
Yeah.
And I really, that was something I loved. And well, obviously that's all gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, and those blokes that I thought were my team members, all they wanted to do is smoke and drink.
Yeah.
How stupid and sell out. The whole point of playing the game was to build people up and in teamwork and strategy and becoming people who backed each other up. But no, that's all gone, and I don't want to talk to them anymore.
Yeah. So, so you were a team player, were you?
Yeah. Well, that's why they made me captain.
Yeah.
Because clearly, if you can't get anywhere in a game of league without everyone knowing what the next step is. We all have to do the tackles, and I was really good at that, but obviously that's it gone now.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry to hear about that. So, how else has this affected you?
Yeah, how else? Well, my job's gone. I used to work a full-time job down at the factory, and well, if you haven't got a leg, you can't work there anymore, can you? So I had to take my super pay out, and it's really funny looking back. And even my workmates, they didn't really care any of the stuff really about me, because diabetes, they reckon it's easy. They really do. They think, you just eat certain things and somehow your blood sugars are all fine, but it's not true. It does its own thing. It's all so different than just a simple diet. There's so many things apart from that.
Yeah.
So they're blaming me for losing my leg, I'm sure of it. You know?
Yeah. So it sounds like you've got some negative people in your life at the moment.
Well, they just don't understand.
Yeah.
They really don't. And really, who knows until you get it, really. I mean, but yeah, I just, so those workmates, I'm not interested in them anymore.
Yeah. No. Do you have anyone in your life that does give you support and understands you?
I suppose my wife does.
Yeah.
Because she's still there, but even she sometimes, I don't know, she probably doesn't realise how hard it is. And you know what? She has to go off to work because I can't work anymore.
Yeah.
She's got a part-time job.
Yeah.
How does that make me feel?
Yeah.
How useless am I?
Well, on the good side, it does show that your wife does really care about you because she did refer you to come to counselling, and even if you do want to have her settle down, I think it's good for you to recognise that she does really care for you deeply, and that if she didn't, like you said, she probably wouldn't be here with you and trying to organise all of this. So that is very important.
Well, I guess, I guess she might nag me a bit, but I guess she's trying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I lost my dad last year.
Okay.
Yeah, he died.
Yeah.
And that was hard.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about that. I think I saw that on the paper. In the paper. It was a single car crash accident, was it?
Yeah. I don't know. He was pretty unhappy. And he died. So
yeah.
Yeah, don't really want to talk about it much, really.
Yeah, no, that's all right. Well, I won't make you talk about anything that you don't want to. So, but we might bring it up a bit later on as we go through the counselling sessions. Because it's really important that we just focus on what you think are the issues, and we really would like to change the negative parts in your life into a positive.
I do get frustrated at times because when my wife's away, I've got to look after the 3 kids. And that's hard. That really is hard.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know, maybe it's because they know I'm, missing a leg and so I can't move around much in a hurry. And they just make it so hard sometimes. Yeah. Really hard.
Yeah.
And, they'd stand just outside my reach sometimes and give me cheek, and so the other day I grabbed a crutch and I just give them a tap with that. Might have been a bit too hard, but I didn't hurt them or anything. But I let them know that I'm still their dad.
So there was no bruises, no marks that were left.
No, I only did it once, and the kids realised that they were stepping out of line, and I guess I need to make sure I don't do that either. So got to be careful. Yeah, well, that is a pretty serious issue. I don't think it's because you've got some severe anger issues. I think that just everything is sort of weighing upon you very heavily. I think that you're very stressed at the moment, and that you've taken it out the wrong way. So we just have to find positive things for you to do to get some of your anger out. Yeah, well, what's the future really looking like? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And what's the good of me? Got one leg, so where does that leave my future, really?
Yeah. Well, like I said
what
before,
can I do?
The more that we have counselling sessions, the more that we'll explore all of these sort of ideas. So today is more of an introductory sort of thing where we work together and we find the root of the issues, and then afterwards we start at the root and we work our way to the top.
Okay.
So that'll definitely be something that we'll work on as soon as we can, because I think it's very important that you find out what direction your life needs to go to.
It's funny, my coach used to say stuff like that years ago. He'd say, you've got to start with the basics and then we'll get better and better. He used to say that.
Okay, yeah. So have you been doing football for very long?
Yeah, for years. 20 years I was involved in footy.
Okay.
Yeah, so it really was a big part of my life.
Yeah. And have you ever considered coaching a football team for children?
No.
No? Because that might be
I mean,
something you can do?
well, yeah, I don't know. What would they think of me, though? You know.
Well, being the captain of a football team, that is something that kids do love, and it shows that you're willing to step out and that you're willing to interact with the kids, and I'm sure they'll love it. I'm sure they'll love having someone so experienced teaching them, and because I'm assuming that strategy is extremely important in football as well as teamwork and such, and you said that you were very good at it, and when you were telling me about your friends from the football team, it was very obvious that you strive to be a team player, and I think you can really teach the kids the benefit of that, because teamwork and strategy is something that's very important for kids to learn. So
yeah, you're right. I think that that's one of the reasons I guess I got frustrated with those guys. Able-bodied, all they want to do is smoke and drink.
Yeah.
I was thinking, why can't you guys go and help the kids?
Yeah.
Now you're challenging me to think about that stuff. And
yeah.
do you think I could do it? I don't know. I'd have to talk to them a bit about it.
Yeah. Well, whether you become an assistant coach or the actual coach, because
I mean, I guess my mouth still works, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
So and those kids need somebody.
Yeah.
And those guys aren't doing it.
Yeah, and it's a good influence on kids, because sometimes they find that they don't have a positive influencer on their life, and so it's good for you to go out and talk to them. And
well, they're always asking for somebody to help. I know they're always stretched for people, and I guess I never thought about it before. I'd just given up because I thought, well, my leg's gone, and so maybe, I don't know. I'll think about that one, actually. Yeah, I'll think about it.
And it's a good way to stay involved in football, and because you can't be as involved as you'd like, but it's still a nice way to be mostly involved, and to, like I said, to be able to share your skills and your level of ability is a fantastic thing to do.
Well, those kids need it, that's for sure. They need it. So, I could help them. If as long as I can work it out. I have to talk to Jack about it back at the club, though.
Okay, and it'll be a very good energy release to help get rid of some of the pent up emotions that you have going on right now, and so it'll be definitely be a good thing to do.
I like that idea. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Okay, so we've got about 3 minutes left today. Is there anything else you wanted to talk to me about?
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I probably should say it to you, though. Look, one of the things that I am concerned about is when I go and visit my mum, I have seen you before. I think you might be next door or something. So So I am concerned because I don't want any of the stuff I talk about getting out. So is that going to be a problem?
No. So like I said at the start, counselling is very, very much based on confidentiality. So, like I said, I won't ever tell anyone outside of this room unless I think you or somebody else was at risk of harming themselves, or if I'm ordered to by court of law. So that's something that you won't have to worry about. We don't, so to say, gossip about clients, because that's not something that we do. We're very understanding people who are just here to listen, here to help, and it doesn't go anywhere else.
Okay.
So if you,
fair enough then. Well, you got me thinking about that under-12s team. It starts soon, and they do need a coach. So I'm thinking about that one.
So if you, I think if you try at least looking at it to see where it is, how it works, and see if it will suit you or if it won't. If not, we can find other things that we can try and find for you to do. So, all right. Well, it was really lovely meeting you. So
thank you.
That's all right.
I appreciate what you've told me.
That's all right. So if you wanted to follow me out the front, we'll book your next appointment.
Okay.